Yo, nice to have you back on the channel. I hope you're doing great. I was in a call with Miles and we was talking about some stuff, and at some point he mentioned just a new device that he got, a Max for Life device. He mentioned that it's a device that have 2 oscillators and some filter stuffs, but it's mainly about off sequencing, 2 sequencers, and sequence everything, kind of like modulation is integrated in sequence steps. I was like, wait. That reminds me on the DFAM. From the Eurorack, there's this Moog synthesizer, the DFAM, with an oscillator, 2 oscillators, a nice Moog filter, envelopes, everything. But what makes the thing so cool is that you have a sequencer that you can touch, even modulate a lot of components, and the thing just makes it really easy to have bleep-blop, hypnotic beep-boop sounds, but at the same time you can morph really fast to a percussion element. So this thing is like a percussion synth, but it become really like something that I love, always using Sting and an operator in one device. So I got it and I wanna try it out with you guys. I built a little track here and used it. It comes even with more tools, so here we go a little bit over everything. Let's jump into Ableton. So in Ableton I have now this device here. Ignore a little bit the things that I have here. This is for later, but for context, but as all of. So you just hear the engine of this thing now. And yeah, you have this like sequences here, then the 2 sound engines, patterns, and the values here. How long the sequence is, how it plays. FM, the mix between the 2 sources, a shuffle mode, and random buttons. So when we use these random buttons, we're getting random stuff, and let's hear it. And then I make the random again so you get what I mean. This is the 2 synths, voices, and then the hertz, and that is minus plus. You see, I put it up. But you can change that also to tone, what goes then on this channel, because you can see these things are mapped all over the place with the sequencer. And then, yeah, you can have this and hertz or something, randomize that. Really fast, you're getting a cool sequence going on with a lot of modulation. Like this stuff is mapped like I would do many times in operator. So yeah, it was just really cool. By the way, you have a filter for the first voice, like a DJ filter. Also for the other voice. With this you can have really nice contrasts between the 2 voices, like 10 kilohertz and 100 hertz or something. But let's leave them like this. The modulation is like now on off, right? And you can smooth them with this weird shape here. This is really nice. Then you can mix between the 2 sources. And mix them together. You can make them shuffle. But this is, yeah, you hear that better when you have drums. And FM. both sides. And you have distortion here. Or here. But I don't like distortion so much on my oscillators, so let's keep it sinus. Yeah, you can change the waveform, by the way, also here. And the cool part about this is you can make off times, but you also can just take that here. Yeah, you see, you can have this off times, polyrhythmic, and then the magic is happening. And then the engine itself, they have this like kind of filter. The hertz is just the pitch, so deep. Keep it simple for now, and then they have noise. That comes cool with the envelope because, and then it's a pitch modulation to make drums. Distortion. So yeah, it's a full little drum synth, and the same then for the other voice. And then you can make them also slower, but I actually like 1:1 now. And then just play with the polyrhythmic here and the randomness. And then also, you have this little button here. When you click that, you get in the full menu. Would have like simple stuff like the contrast, and also, I mean, you can see here, I need actually a bit more contrast. And then you have color themes. That's quite nice. Do they have some violet? Oh, they have. Nice. Also nice. Yeah, I see. I see. Okay. User. Oh, you can create your own one. Nice. But we keep my one and give it a bit more contrast. Nice. Yeah, here I have to say that's knowledge I don't know now, but I know here the developer talk a little bit about the signal is emulated to be a bit more analog, so have some like little phase issues, I guess, and making some random noisier sounds when you clip them a little bit more. And I think you can make it off when you put it to clean, so the sounds really not alive anymore. But I think I like the subtle changes of something like this, so I can do less with my stuff. The phase you can have free or synced, and the modulation is also free or latched. What can be really cool if you using the next device here, the quantizer, because it's really nice for melodies then. And the randomizer, I think effect mode, all active. Yeah, this one I don't know yet. Effect lengths on off. Okay, I leave that like it is for now. And then we have to chromatic. So let's say we want, and then back to the synth. Everything has so nice animations. Let's try to make a kick with this thing, because you can kind of make two channels with one. you see, simple, just with this full thing. And then of course you have the possibility to put effects on it. And then here, with a little bit of context, add effects, you're just building out of something like this. What is already an amazing start point, and then I put a lot of effects on it. And a little bit of arrangement with the Slink Filter here. And then in context, this thing can be everything. So I literally invested into this because I think this is actually what I was looking for having like a main synth and don't have to put always stink in front. One thing that I wanted to show is, when we close this, is the patterns. You can have 32 patterns. You have to click here down. Then you copy it. We go to pattern 2. Nothing there. And paste. There we are. The same thing like on pattern 1, but not on pattern 3. So you can copy them. So if we change this more drastically, like we randomize everything, and then we put an LFO, we map that on the pattern. You can see how it's switched. Okay, when it's modulated, it's quite heavy to move with. But now we have these 2 patterns jumping between 2 patterns. What extends the full thing even more. You see, it stays synced because of that. And we're getting here some random generator of sequences, plus the thing I have a synth inside and plays. We have even filters. So we can say, this just plays the high notes. Just low. But I like it actually full. With a little bit of reverb. Finding the right phase here right now. Always checking this here. And your goniometer. Melody generator. If you modulate it in the right way. And you don't have to do a lot. The arrangement is, in my case, the Slink Filter and a little bit of echo, because it's a long time. And then this thing is just easy without that I have to put 15 LFOs here. What makes my job way easier. But the cool thing is, this device, when you buy it, I think it's 35 bucks right now for me here in Europe, but it comes not alone. It comes with a little bit more. Actually, I have it here in my favorites. It comes with all of these devices. Para is inside, Modul, Dyad, and DTO. It's actually just the engines of these things. Like we have the sequencer itself, we have the engine itself as the drum engine, and then we have the synthesizer part of it with Para, a little bit more complex. What is a cool monosynth? Let's go to Para. It looks like this. And in this moment, it just does this. Getting a sequence here. And nice clicks and clacks. So I was like, let's push that. With a lot of comb filtering. To get this weird offset in the stereo image. Keep it there. Yeah, and that thing is a cool monosynth. I don't want to go too deep in this one. This was more about the main synth now, but they have really snappy attacks. It's like these two oscillators that we have from the thing before. And then we have FM, glide, tune, filter, band pass, high pass. FM. So like a little bit like a one-on-one with the envelope itself. And noise level, yeah, and the envelope itself. And it comes also with that module. And what you have here is just this part of Dyad with the sequence on whatever you map it, in this case hertz. And we have this here wherever you map it, in this case everything. You can modulate a lot. Tap, 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 tap. And then same thing, how long is the sequence that we take? Smooth the modulation, that stuff, and again the sequences, so you can modulate them in itself to make again random things like here before. And now we map the filter, maybe, and start to make a sequence here. You see that? So you can make rhythmical modulation. Effects. Really fast, random things happening, you know? And then, of course, you can map this whole thing on a lot of things. Cool little monosynth. Play with it. And then, yeah, absolutely crazy module if you think how deep you can go with this. And then they also bring, so it itself, it's just a little drum. It's the engine totally from this guy down here. So we just have a voice that we can manipulate, but it's cool to manipulate it down with that thing here. So we say, I don't know. Yeah, and then we put this in my mood switcher, and voila, we have a really cool sound. And then again, this thing itself. Absolute cool device. I will make more videos about it for sure because I will use it. But I just wanted to show it. Yeah. Have a good week. Join the Discord channel. Check out my website. I don't know what to say else. Like and subscribe helps. And then we see us next week. Peace.